I am inevitable.
Blind faith, I see the game in braille. Hell's Kitchen got the devil in the details. Red suit, but my sins stay pale. Shadow boxing with my past, never ring that bell. Echoes of crime and the echoes of footsteps. Preaching the streets while I'm dodging the death threats. Halo got horns when the system neglects. Law on my veins, but the pain my pretext. Flip like a coin, heads turn when I'm flipping them. Dancing on the edge, got the reaper in my peripheral. Gospel of the fists, every hit like a parable. Scripture in my stars, every cut unforgettable. Walk with the Lord, but I talk with the sinners. Breaking my bread with the wolves and the winners. Blind to the fear, but I see through pretenders. There with the devil, I dine with Avengers. I've been ready to feast, Hell's Kitchen set the table. Fork in the road, but I'm steady staying faithful. Sins on my plate, but the chef keep it tasteful. Born again, but the city stay fatal.
Ah, damn it. Forgot to take off the banner. Hold on. There you go. Thank you, guys. What's up? Welcome back. Another episode of Daredevil, the final episode for the season. Chillmonger said, is this the episode that connects to another project? Yeah, The Punisher. I guarantee you this episode is going to connect to a Punisher series that they're planning on doing. I can promise you that. Um, just waiting for the rest of the guys to pop in here. Chris Knight should be coming in. Danny Graham should be coming in here tonight as well. Maybe Brian the Grizzly and Chill. If you want to come in, you just let me know, brother. I'll send you the link as well. You know, but I decided to start. Has Punisher been in it so far? Oh, so you haven't even been watching. Yeah, Punisher was in episode 5, I think. But he had just like a little, hey, what's up? Conversation with Matt Murdock, and then that was all we've seen of him. So I do believe that I do believe that he will show up in the fight officer. Says you don't want me in this. Okay, I got you. I got you, Joe. It's all right. It's all right. You know what I mean? I did see that it's actually next week and I didn't know it, but SmackDown's coming up here. Oh, I killed my mic, didn't I? Yeah, SmackDown is coming to Montreal. You didn't say anything, so I wasn't sure if you were going or anything, but yeah. Hold on, let me fix my mic because obviously it's not perfect. There we go. That should be better. So yeah. But since those guys, I'm waiting for those guys to come in, I figured I could come in here and I could trash it up a little bit because the first couple of episodes, writing is good for this show. But at the end of the day, like I'm not feeling it at all. Hey, Chill. You going to see Sinners on this week? Huh? Are you going to see Sinners, Chill? You know what I'm asking, right? Or are you gonna? He said 100%. What? You're going to see Sinners? Interesting. Are you actually gonna pay to see Sinners though, or is that the WWF you're talking about? Not sure. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna go see Sinners. You know, ass. Ryan gets me money when he does representation. Okay, so you feel that the representation in Sinner is going to be good, so you give him the money. I get you. You just ain't paying. I figured because of what he did with T'Challa that you were not going to support him. You know what I mean? But the fact that you are going to support him, I'm proud of you, brother. I'm proud of you. You know what I mean? Because if we don't, we won't see a Sinners too. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely support it. And it looks pretty good too. My only issue is that I think I kind of know what's gonna happen, and that's what I don't like. They should have never showed in the trailer what they showed, So, but we'll see. But yes, sir. Anybody that wants to watch along with us, the link is pinned to the chat. You can just go into that room and watch along. Hopefully, the rest of those guys come in here soon. Let me see, Danny. Yes, sir. In the group. Yeah, so Danny should be popping in momentarily. And then yeah, we're gonna listen. Some of you guys that are watching this show are capping hard because of the nostalgia of the Netflix Daredevil series, right? Because this show is not even close to what we got in those first three seasons. I say two because I really don't remember the third season that much, but it's not even close to what we got. You know what I mean? And is the writing good? I'll agree. The writing is good, but at the end of the day, it just feels like a jumbled mess. It 100% feels like we're watching two different shows. And the thing that I hate is when people talk about, Brave New World, oh, the rewrites and this and that and the reshoots and all of this crap. And you can tell it's a jumbled mess, right? But you can tell this is a jumbled mess, but people still love it. So it doesn't really matter whether it's a jumbled mess or not, or whether they do the reshoots or anything. It's just how they do the reshoots. And to me, when you have a show that feels like two different shows, that's a problem. That's one of the reasons why I did not like the first season of Luke Cage. And yes, I agree with JG. Mike Halter should not be Luke Cage anymore. They need to recast that guy easy, quick. And I'm going to say it, and I'm going to say it quick because Brian is not here. They should give it to the guy who played Mac on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Oh, well, he's not dark enough. He's dark enough for me. He's a black man. I'm good with it. And he's a way better actor than Mike Halter is, or Coulter, or whatever the hell that guy's name is. But it's just funny, like I said, it's the bias. You know what I mean? It's like, oh well, everybody that I talk to about the show, or see, they can tell it's like two different shows, but at the same time, they don't want to give it the hate for it, or they don't want to, say, oh well, it's a bad show because of that. They'll just sit there and they'll just cap. Oh yeah, man, these episodes are great. Blah blah. We had 9 episodes. We got Daredevil. I'll say 3 times, right? But more or less, to me, it's 1.5, because you could put those two fight scenes with Muse together, and that's like a whole scene, right? And then you got what happened in the first episode, and that's all we really seen of him in the Daredevil suit. So they need to come correct on this final episode, 100%. We need to see Daredevil doing Daredevil things, but if you watch the last episode, I have on that he's gonna be doing no Daredevil things. Brian is in the house. What's up, Brian?
What up? Figure we go ahead and watch this thing.
You
Hopefully
know,
it's something.
we might as well do it together. Hold on, let me send you the link. Put it in the private chat there. Oh, you already have it, anyways.
Yeah,
right?
I'm good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have it already. Diva Mastra said, "Hey, Nzo came from Rob Stream. Oh, appreciate you coming in, man. Always a pleasure, brother. How you doing? You ready? You ready for tonight's
this, man? Yeah.
It's funny, you came from Rob's stream, so you may hear me say some crap like "this is trash," and be like, "Oh, I'm on something right away. I'm on something." No, I'm on something. But if you know from Rob's stream, and you know me already, you know me, right?
we
Brian
all
knows
know that
me.
you don't like nothing. There's nothing that he actually likes. That's what.
Stop it. I like good quality TV shows and movies, and the Batman isn't one of them. And this,
oh my god, it's funny because I don't like the Batman. It is not one of my shows.
So, okay,
but
so
but I don't hate on it. I don't not like it. I don't hate on the Batman. I think Dark Knight is still one of the best ones ever. I don't. But the Dark Knight Rises is trash. It's fine. Cool.
Said Nzo, we need you in Rob's streams. And I appreciate it, man. You know what I mean? It's just that, like all things, times come to pass. You know what I mean? But I always wish Rob the best. You know what I mean? Hopefully, he's doing well, and those guys are doing well and fun over there. And to be honest with you, maybe one day I will pop up. You never know. I mean, me and Rob don't have any issues, so I may pop up one day. What's up, Danny?
What's up, Mama?
How you doing, brother? You good?
The legend.
Don't gas this guy up already.
I figure if JJ ain't here, I might as well go ahead.
No. Go ahead, Brian. Don't listen to that hater. So his nickname is the Trash Man. I'm losing my voice. What's going on?
Diva, where have you been all this time, brother? Yes. Thor: The Dark World is the best in the trilogy. Yes, I agree with you 100%. The first Thor was trash.
Crazy. You guys are nuts.
Ragnarok was garbage, and Love and Thunder was like.
I wish I could be on yours. I need to have a family zone for you on your own stream. That's what I need right now. on your own stream.
I mean, the first Thor was leaps and bounds better than the second.
The first Thor?
Yes.
The first Thor was ass, bro.
Exactly what Chill just said. The best must be something different in Quebec. Exactly.
Listen, we already know Chill's taste in movies and shows isn't that great, anyways, right? Chill is willing to sacrifice any black man in cinema.
Don't hit him with that.
I'm gonna hit him with that, right? You want to talk about my talking? No, that doesn't work for me.
Look, all I know is The Dark Knight is one of the greatest comic book movies ever, and you say it's trash. So that's where I lost your opinion. I was like, everything else that Nzo says, I could get with. I could understand where he's coming from. I can't. Dark Knight. That's where I draw the line.
Best.
That's the draw line.
I can name 10 superhero movies better than The Dark Knight right now.
No, you couldn't.
100%. Infinity War, Captain America, Winter Soldier, Captain America, Civil War, the first Black Panther,
I'm with you.
First Iron Man, the first Avengers.
That's right there. I think Dark Knight's better than the first Iron Man.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Danny? Oh my God.
The first Iron Man, because the bad guy was kind of weak.
The bad guy was kind of weak, and the Dark Knight has one of the best villains ever. So like, it's hard for me. That's why I draw the line.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
You must know
because you own it.
Exactly.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
He's got the audacity to have Jesus as Lord on his.
Why would I not, though? You know what I mean?
Going straight to
hell. Chill said, "Yep, 100%." All right, so hopefully Chris Knight gets in here so we can start it up real quick. I know he said he's coming, and
I was watching Brave New World, buddy.
You're watching it?
Mm-hmm.
I was when you said that, I looked at it and I was like, yeah, kind of, because there was something else on streaming that I was watching. I was like, oh, this is on streaming already. So I can't remember what it was right now, but it still made 414 million. So
also, what's face on streaming? Sonic 3.
I got this right. I got the steelbook right here.
Oh shit! Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Sonic 3 was all right.
I actually got 3. I don't know how, but
Sec was much better.
I agree. Sonic 2 was better.
I agree. Yeah.
Sonic 2 was better.
What was funny to me was when he was dancing. I laughed at that. I was like, what is this fool doing?
Danny, you ready for Sinners? When you going?
Oh, I'm going Thursday.
Exactly. So can't go Friday.
If I
can't go on Good Friday. Can't go on Good Friday. Go see Sinners. Come on, man. Mm-hmm. I can't do
that. You know what the date of Easter Sunday is?
Is that 420? I hope it's not.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wow. You smoke it up, huh?
Yes, sir. 100%. Can't wait for Sinners. Man. Yeah, I'm right there with you guys. I hope it's good.
I just thought you was from the text. You tell me like you weren't even thinking about it.
I wasn't, but I still want to see it.
This is what I'm hoping.
Yeah,
I'm more excited to see this in Superman and Fantastic Four. Because I'm hearing, I've heard nothing negative about this, and I hope Ryan Coogler kills it to kill all these people that's trying to kill him because of the recast T'Challa movement.
Well, here's the problem I have with Ryan Coogler. I'm tired of all the black trauma. Every movie doesn't have to be about black trauma. I mean, everything he does is black trauma. Always the whole outline of it. I'm tired of that all the time.
Not Creed necessarily.
His father died. He was in the system. Someone had to adopt him. There's black trauma all through Creed.
I agree with what you're saying, but technically, he really
set up his best friend to go to jail. Like throughout it is black trauma.
I mean, that's life though. That's
losing your father, never knowing him.
If you put a white person in there, it can do the same thing, and it would make sense. You put a Chinese person there, the same thing can make sense.
It's not the same thing because they talk about black fathers always are. It's always talked about saying, "Hey, they're never there for their kids." What happened here? Another black father dying, not being there for their kids. Also having kids out of wedlock. Also, like it's a lot of trauma still within that black family.
Yeah, but we can't blame Ryan Coogler for that because they killed him off in Rocky IV. You know what I mean?
But that probably did that. My point is that probably attracted him because everything else, every other movie he's done has been full of black trauma. So you try to say one is not.
We don't know whether we know he even knew he had that son or not. That wasn't definitive.
I don't think he did. Yeah,
I don't think he knows at all. But still have a son, a boy who lost his mother. Right, who ends up in the system, who has to fight every day of his life because he's so angry. How's that not black trauma?
But I thought that Felicia Rashad knew Apollo.
No, Felicia Rashad is not his real mother. She adopts him because his real mother died.
No, but if you go back in the movies, she's saying she knew Apollo because at the end she was calling him Apollo. So I think her and Apollo had some kind of.
No, Felicia Rashad is Apollo's wife. Felicia Rashad is Apollo's wife.
But that ain't the same woman who was in the movie.
There's nothing. They
recast
an older person. Yeah. Older person. Yeah, but his actual mother died. So it's, once again, more trauma. I thought about it. Everything Ryan Coogler does has black trauma in it.
Well, let me get to this. Said Nzo, what film do you think is going to crush that summer box office? I think it's going to be Fantastic Four, Jurassic World. I think it's going to be Jurassic. Yeah, I believe Fantastic Four will probably do well. I just think with the Marvel stuff not doing so, it's a hit and miss right now. You know what I mean? It's gonna have to be, it's gonna have to be really good for it to make a lot of money. I agree with that. But Chris, tell the people where they can find you, sir.
Someplace where it doesn't talk about black trauma because that's a conversation to walk into.
That's what Tank says all the time. He's like, man, when Brian starts talking about trauma.
I think your mic going like, hold on.
Yeah, your mic's a little
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
We can hear you, but it sounds like it's coming through your headphones.
Camera.
Yeah. And while you fix that, Chill said, yes, they recasted the wife of Apollo because the original actress died. Any complaints?
Yeah, okay, we're recasting then, huh? So now you're okay with recasting, huh?
She died so long ago.
Yeah. They didn't. I didn't see no hashtag recast Apollo's wife. I didn't see none of that.
Because she didn't have to, because they did it anyway. We didn't have to do it.
Yeah, a whole 10 or 15 years later.
It's Jurassic followed by Fantastic Four. I can agree with that. Where do you think Superman lies in that, though? Is Superman going to do well?
Superman going to outperform Fantastic Four. There ain't no doubt.
I don't think it does. A DC movie hasn't made over. Well, no, that's not true.
I ain't saying make a billion. I say outperform Fantastic Four.
I think Fantastic Four, even being a bad movie, will make $750 million. And I don't think Superman makes that much. I think he makes 600. I think it's close. I think it'll
be more than that because I think there's no way Aquaman can be better than Superman. I just don't believe that till I see it for myself.
The movie, you mean?
I mean, performance. $1 billion Aquaman?
No, I know. It's charismatic, though. You know,
it's a lot of thirsty Momoa ladies.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
I think that movie. Yeah,
there's nothing about David Cornsweet that makes you think like, hey, it's the charismatic.
Yeah. Chill said no, she died in 2011. Yes, Chill, but Rocky IV was how long ago, right? I was a teenager when Rocky IV was coming out.
It doesn't matter. They recasted her in 2011.
Wow.
Is that any better?
Yes.
Yeah, better now.
Great.
Okay.
If Superman's plot leaks are true, which I think they are, it's going to flop. Ooh, I didn't see the plot leak, so I don't know.
I don't want to see it.
So you don't want to know? Never mind. I won't tell you then.
Well, go ahead.
You can tell me that.
I'm still gonna see. I'm still gonna watch it.
I'm just gonna tell you that the genre, it's going to be very goofy. It's going to be very not serious. It's not going to be a serious movie.
I don't like his Clark Kent look. His Clark Kent look goofy to me.
It's a goofy movie. I'm just telling you, like, you understand it's going to be very comic booky, but to a comic booky to like unrealistic. So even the looks of things, the monsters are going to be very unrealistic. The way they're going to do it is going to be a little bit more.
So they're going to look like Starro or something like that. God, I hope not.
It's going to be like some of those Transformers movies that didn't make any sense. A little too silly. They're trying to do those robots that make sense, like that type of thing.
Yeah. It looks like a parody of a kid's film. Ugh. Chris, tell the people where they can find you, so now your mic's on.
All right, Real Review 3000. Of course, Chaos Central, Road to Wisdom, Big Ford Entertainment, things like this, things like the Round Table, all that fun stuff. So,
yes, sir. And the link is in the private chat, guys. And it is time to go. It is time to finally finish this series and move on to real TV. So if you guys are in the room, I'm going to count to 5. Oh, well, I got to go to the episode. All right.
Oh, my God. It's just sitting here going like, don't like it.
Look at this. Punisher. Wow.
It's almost like I called it, guys.
You know what I mean? Wow.
Hey, listen. Brian, tell us your Disney show without telling us your Disney shill.
It's definitely not this one. All right, guys.
This longest episode of 52 minutes.
It's 52. Yeah, actually it shows 1 hour.
No, 1 hour. Wow.
1 full hour. Good Lord.
Wow.
Okay.
Yes,
all right,
14
guys.
minutes of language translations and credits. Yes.
Credits, yeah. Let's get it started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. God help me. I like the title, Straight to Hell.
Yeah. We defend Hector Ayala and he's still murdered.
We can definitely skip the recaps. Anybody joining that want to watch? The link is in the chat, pinned up on top.
Are they blaming him missing his mark on a fly?
Oh, wow. Flashback to the last episode.
Did I call that?
I think
you said time skip. It's time jump.
I said time skip or either a flashback.
That's why my husband was acquitted.
I hear an
it's
echo.
Only fair
it's
to
echo.
You too.
Yeah. It's bleeding through with somebody.
On appeal.
I don't know who it could be.
Okay, it was Chris. Yeah, because I muted him.
I think I got it fixed.
Okay. Yeah, you did.
Yeah. I mean, didn't we call this? We knew she had to. She set this up.
Yeah, we knew that but she admitted at the last episode, right? That she.
Well, she didn't flat out admit it. She started
but did she do the
to.
same thing to Kingpin's the question? Yeah.
Yeah, the question is that how much of it did Kingpin know already?
It looks like it's just a shoulder shot too.
Yeah,
so
I'm saying that same thing.
It definitely looked that way.
So I mean, he may not be full strength or able to do everything, but it probably went straight through him, and it probably did the magic bullet curve and up over Kingpin.
Just skip the intro.
It must be more than a shoulder shot.
That's what I'm saying.
He good and high, buddy.
Oh.
Well then, mistake number one. I knew that was coming. It's like, I already know. Don't worry about
Told you.
Oh my God.
Tell her to get the fuck out.
You know?
It's our favorite character.
Watch your mouth.
No, listen. Easy to look at and all that, fine. But she needs to have a muzzle.
Don't bother.
You know?
Don't be kissing me. Get the fuck off.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
I didn't see that coming.
That is different. See, they're doing
I didn't
things
see
here
that.
that I'm like, it's bold. We thought that he was going to have a hard time dealing with it. Nope. He's like, you know what?
Kill him.
Oh, she's about to leave too.
So are we going to get him trying to fight somebody? Oh, maybe now is when they bring Muse back.
No,
think he
Punisher.
called-
Punisher. Punisher's gonna save him.
When they're coming to get him.
Yeah.
And he's gonna call Karen. He's gonna say, fuck Heather. Forget this other girl.
Mm-hmm.
You're fired.
Mm-hmm.
She better take her butt home.
Yeah, she's gonna go home.
Did you hear the little play on Killing Me Softly right then as the elevator music?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Killing me softly.
Mm-hmm.
You're dead. You don't know it.
Mm-hmm.
She might betray him.
Mm-hmm.
She is.
Now you know you got killer.
Yeah. She gonna tell Kingpin.
Yep. This fool know he dealing with Daredevil.
He must.
He must
I
not
think-
coming in there
so
with just a syringe.
No,
So-
he knows because Kingpin
Wait.
said it's better to have a dead hero than a live vigilante.
But also, do you realize it's a syringe? And what is Muse using most of the time?
I agree. Came to try to drug him, but he already knew you were coming.
Mm-hmm.
He's so Muse. I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm with you on that.
I agree too.
I bought a ticket to that train. I'm on it with you.
I'm still not convinced yet.
They could do an end scene credit or something. You'll reveal that he's Muse.
Yep, I agree.
Still not convinced. Until they show it to me, I'm not convinced yet.
Yeah, like he's still on that train at Jeffrey and the killer.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. So what did he
Shoulder
do?
shot to
Walk
me.
home?
That's a shoulder shot.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Punisher.
Yeah, yeah. Froggy.
Must be carrying the froggy.
Mm-hmm. Karen or Foggy.
That's a good answer. I want to hear.
Then we go see him in the suit, boys. I can hear Warren now. I told you. Well, they're gonna Punisher gear.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, they brought their own Punisher gear. Wow.
That play really gonna piss him off.
How many broken bones?
Shit, they're gonna be deaths.
Yeah, I
broken
think-
bones.
I know that. I'm just saying.
You should have been the head.
Yeah, it looked like he did. And he killed him. Look at you.
Ooh.
You told you weren't playing with him. Frank, stop. Like he beating that. The death of that Billy Club.
Yeah, every time you'll stab him. Damn.
Oh.
Wow.
The one cop that's supposed to be a good cop is the
He's
one they
supposed to be a
killed.
good. Yep.
Yeah.
They got his bullets. They sick me on his bullets.
Oh, now he's pissed.
Yep.
I think did he leave? Just let him go. At the y'all. Mm-hmm.
At least they tying it up.
Do it. Come to the dark side. Exactly.
So they want to silence everybody.
That's Muse, I guarantee. Got the shoes hanging up there. You know what that means. That's Karen, I bet you.
It has to be Karen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course it was her that called him.
Excuse me.
That sucks.
Mm.
So who called him?
Yeah, she did.
She did.
No, I know, but I think she know. I think there's more going on there. I'm just saying.
I need someone to look out for you. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how would she get a Punisher's phone number?
Who knows?
Why are you
Donnie?
asking questions that don't need an answer? She looked them up in the yellow pages. Come on, it's right there under P. It's under P. P, Punisher, and comma the. For those people born before 1999, yellow pages is where we used to look up phone numbers.
Let me see if the chat's saying anything real quick. Nope, nothing.
Anytime. What the fuck?
You left, she ain't that, so she ain't acting like Foggy is dead alive.
You're an asshole. Who cares? They care about you.
You owe me. So he cares about her too? Okay. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. True. Boy, that's cold right there.
Damn. We'll make arrangements.
It's got a real Dark Knight Rises and Joker feel to it.
That means
Absolutely
I was
not.
gonna say it's crap.
It's trash.
Yeah, 100%.
This must be trash. I don't know.
I just don't really like. I don't care.
Wow. Wow.
Cold.
What do you care?
We're gonna tell us how you got a number.
Oh my God, really? He cares for you, Karen. What?
Hey, we've had enough of a scene. I found it.
Yeah.
I always love when they're searching for stuff. Let's have some stuff happen, and then as soon as they're done, they're gonna turn around.
They
Oh, hey,
find
look,
it.
I found it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
That's what a kingpin wanted.
Because they're buying it all up.
They can do whatever they want. And now you're gonna get her killed too.
No, he's what he's gonna do. He's
I
gonna say
hope
bye.
so.
Gonna say bye to Heather, not to see her ever again.
He is smart. Not many people have got that walkie.
He knew exactly what to do with it. But remember, he's done stuff before. Like,
Dude.
Dang, you saw the blood?
I'm joking.
Well, I mean, they're doing the right thing. With
I can't believe Diaz is getting this aggressive, boy.
I like it.
I hope they don't kill him.
They won't.
He has special, so he can't die.
So I said, "Oh shit, the Punisher."
Why is he trying to go against everybody?
Yeah, that don't make no sense.
You could have shot.
Nobody shooting.
They said
shot him already a
non-lethals.
couple
They said
times.
non-lethals. They said non-lethals.
You know what I mean? And I was like, okay, no, we're not going to use our guns. We'll just fight.
Oh,
As he's throwing those knives into people's heads.
Kill him.
Damn.
there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she dirty.
No, she giving it to him.
I said, yeah, she dirty.
That's why she asked those leading questions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, truck about to blow up.
Mario's dead. Wait a minute. Is there a glass between him and the black dude?
No.
Because if not, take your gun out and shoot the motherfucker in the head.
You probably ain't got one.
Mm.
Punisher must have got something going on, but it wasn't very tactically sound for him to do this.
Mm. Oh my god.
Oh,
Hello.
Oh my God! Really? That is happening?
There ain't no way.
You know?
I like that.
No.
I
He
like that.
crushed his head in his hands.
There ain't nobody that's physically strong.
Yeah, no. I'm sorry. No.
It's a fucking comic book
I
show.
don't give
Come
a
on,
shit.
folks.
Nah, I don't give a
And
shit.
you can't give Disney credit for showing that even?
Yeah, no, I give him credit. Fuck
I give him
that.
credit for that, but ain't nobody that's
Come
strong.
on.
Not a human.
Oh, what? Oh my God.
That was crazy. I'm okay.
It
with
was, but I like it. It's great.
I'm okay with it. Yeah.
Ooh, boy, I can see that. I can see that face there, boy. Trash. How you look at Brian?
People still play Pokemon Go, chill? I was looking down when that head thing happened. I'll catch the replay on Twitter. Yeah, you will. The Defenders. I told you. I knew it. I told you. I told you the Defenders are going to come.
Last 15 minutes?
Yeah. Please, God, have recasted Mike Alter. Please.
Oh, the hate. Here it comes anyway. That's where it goes.
Give me a new Luke Cage.
Hope she's dead. Hope she dies.
Me too.
I was waiting for Danny to say something, but Danny left, so okay.
Oh my God.
She's so fucking stupid.
And we're gonna keep her for another 9 episodes.
Oh, fuck her.
Okay, so now she's gonna become the bad guy. She's gonna like turn into some weird.
Well, she's gonna be drinking his Kool-Aid. You know what I mean?
Vanessa don't kill her.
No, Vanessa won't kill her.
If he starts
She's
showing
in the way, she
favoritism,
will.
he's gonna kill her because she killed Adam.
Permanently.
There's no way they can do that without the government. That's not going off.
It's going to end right there.
Oh.
Oh my god. You did.
Yep. Yep. You know it.
You should have died.
Before I get dead.
I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
She look pregnant?
Was she? Put it back. No.
Not there, but
Not drinking champagne.
yeah. Well, maybe it's non-alcoholic.
No, it's just a shadow.
I guess not. Here you guys go. Gonna show him his muse. No, it's not.
What did her paper say?
I have no idea. I think Bullseye is gonna join them.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Thank God.
Well, fast forward it and see if we get the
end credit anything.
Anything, yeah.
Funny, so skip credits first time they ever did that. Yeah.
Yep, we go.
There you go.
They're not showing his face for a reason. There's a reason they're not showing his face.
Well, he's gonna kick his ass and get out.
He's someone. I guess not.
See, he's gonna kick his ass.
I don't think Anthony that stupid.
He is.
He is. Why not listen to me?
Well, he is a
Kick
fool.
his ass and get out.
Why would you go shake the?
Hey, look, it's another great series on Disney Plus right there. Let's watch it. Let's go. Let's smash through these.
I will fan his on myself.
We ain't doing that shit. She gets no play on this stream or watch party. Wasn't even a scroll. What's up? Nightgown Man is wild. What's up, brother? How you doing? Much appreciated. All right, guys. So that was it. That was episode 9, the season finale of Daredevil. We had a few people in there watching it. Let's get you guys' thoughts real quick.
Underwhelming.
Danny, go ahead. Go ahead, Danny. No, go ahead, Danny.
I said underwhelming.
Oh, really? I was waiting for it. That was the best thing I ever saw. Okay.
No.
I'll take it. Underwhelming. I got you. Brian?
It's basically what I thought we were gonna get. I thought it was a lot of violence. I'm glad we had some action in it. I'm glad we got scared. So I mean, there's parts of it that are really good. I think there are gonna be a lot of people that are going to love it. I don't necessarily love it because I didn't like the entire season as a whole because I think it's only one part of the entire season. I think what you're going to get is you're going to get the once we look at season 1, season 2 together, we're going to say it was good.
I think season 2 is going to be better.
This is only it's partial. This is a partial period. This is supposed to be 18 episodes, and when you get all 18, you're going to say, "Oh, that was good." But this first 9, But it was a decent finale, at least,
Chris, what do you think?
I'm with Brian on this. It's what I expected. Good violence. I mean, I like the violence. I like the action that we did get. But I will say this: this is a problem I have with TV in general, and I won't blame this on Disney Plus. We have come into a new, over the past like 5 to 10 years, we've come into a new age of television where they have the mid-season finale. That's what this was. This is a mid-season finale. We're going to give you a finale. We're going to give you some undefinites. They answered some questions. They gave us some stuff. So that's kind of what they did with this. They originally slated 18 episodes, and then for whatever reason you want to put your reason on it yourself, to cut it half and half. This is basically a mid-season. So you're going to get however long in between the two, and you're going to continue. And while, yes, this is a finale, it's not quite the finales we used to get. Like when Kit was blown up or whatever in Knight Rider, or, Miami Vice, if I remember right, one of the season finales was, I think, Tubbs got shot, or, anything like that. So you used to get definite season finales. Now you get mid-season. So they take this break. And it's hard to follow a TV series because you're like, wait, are they on a break? How did this end? Where are we at? And it's a new thing. So I can't blame Disney Plus for it, but it's almost like Disney Plus is saying, hey, wait, they do this. Maybe we can do it. So, I mean, I like the episode. I like the writing. Again, they threw things in here I don't think we expected. We all, I think, had expected the Kingpin was going to go like, well, crap, what do I do now that he saved my life? No, he flat out's like, you know what? Boom. Kill Matt Murdock, because that's who saved me. Kill Matt Murdock. Make him a hero. He can die a hero, not a vigilante. All this stuff. So they've thrown, I think, really good writing in here. It's sad that it has to be in this like mid-season finale format. Yeah, so I mean, I like the episode. I think it's done well, but it's that like, ooh, I'm intrigued, but yeah, I still feel like I wanted more, something else.
I'm with Danny. I definitely go with the underwhelming type of thing. I mean, yeah, the action is good. I get it, right? Yeah, you got some good action, all that. But at the end of the day, I was just like, do I even really care that much anymore? Now, I'll say this. From what they're building up, I believe the next season is going to be fire, 100%. I just think this one was a jumbled mess because it was two different shows, like writers, and it was just kind of a jumbled mess at certain points. You know what I mean? So
they should have stole. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I wish they would have stole the same format that Cobra Kai did.
They did 6 episodes. Wait like 2 months, do another 6 episodes, wait like 2 minutes, and then finish it up. Instead of doing 9, and now we're gonna wait a year or whatever, it's gonna lose interest. It's gonna lose, I think, whatever momentum is built up with the time span.
Let me say something about that though. While I did appreciate the way that Cobra Kai did their last season, there were missteps in that even. That it wasn't.
Not for me, it wasn't.
Well, okay, fine, but there were things in there that were unnecessary. You could have smashed that all into one season. I don't know. I mean, it's not. By all means, I don't think that it was bad.
But they did smash it into one season. They just broke it up.
Yeah, but what they did is.
But that's what I mean.
There's 3 main characters throughout the show, 3 main storylines throughout the entire show. So having 3 distinct, parts of it worked out for it because those 3 main storylines. For this, I feel like it should be more invincible. With like, give me 4 months and then give me more. So now, even if you did like a regular TV show,
doing that.
It stops now. April, and then now we start again in September.
Well, okay, so yes, I don't disagree with any of that, but the thing is it could be, as Danny said, a year. It could be okay, and I know you guys don't like Andor. I've waited 1.5 years on Andor. I like Andor, and I'm here waiting 1.5 years.
You should be waiting 10 years for that shit.
Listen, quiet up there, peanut gallery.
10, 20 years. You know what I mean?
But no, my point in that is that they could have made us wait longer, and they're not going to. I get this mid-season finale thing, and to the point of Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai did it well, yes. It's just there's parts of that I kind of when I watched, I'm like, because it just some of it just didn't roll very well for me. But I liked how it ended up. But I'm not totally going to say that this was underwhelming. There are it leaves.
Hold on, we got 12 people in the chat. I want to hear what you guys are saying. You guys like it? Let me know what you think of the final episode. Go ahead, Chris.
I just think that definitely it leaves you wanting something more, whether that's I wanted more right now or it makes me want more when they come back. I agree that the second part of this is going to be better. They should have very well just called it, part 1, part 2. That again, Disney Plus has a problem with TV. They don't understand the full mechanics of TV, and we've said this forever. But then again, of everything, things like Falcon and the Winter Soldier and this, I think play fine. I don't think it's horrible. I think that these two writers, like the writing group for even WandaVision in a sense, and Falcon and the Winter Soldier and this, the writing groups at least understand somewhat what they're doing. They are building upon things that they've introduced. So I have more hope for where this is going than I do other series that Disney Plus has done.
I hope you have no hope for where Andor is going. That'll make you a little bit sane. At least you have no hope for that.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Oh my Lord, no, that is not.
I think there was a time when Disney or MCU had the cachet and stuff for the fly, but I think now they lost a lot of fan faith. And I think unless the series is a slam dunk or a home run, whatever metaphor you want to use, you got to strike where the iron is hot. I hope they don't let too much time pass and people lose interest and totally forget it.
Yeah.
I'm saying if you were to break it up, I think 2 months or whatever, 2 months, 60 days, 90 days, whatever it is, and kind of keep striking, keep the momentum going. But now a lot of people
you don't have 3 storylines, right? Because that's the only thing. They don't have 3 storylines.
Yeah, but I'm saying.
No, I'm agreeing with you though. I think I agree with what you're saying. I think that they need to do some more because it should be like the old school shows. You know how we used to have one season, part 1 of the season, and then have part 2 of the season. Like it'll be the spring. The winter season, and then they had one in the fall. Like it'll be like you get that part 1, then part 2, then the second part. That's what they should.
But they made a misstep, Brian. Like you said, I agree with. They really have 3 storylines. They had Kingpin. They had Kingpin fighting with Fist. They had Matt Murdock fighting with Daredevil, and they could have had Muse. They could have showed 3 different perspectives
if they'd have done that. Like chapter 1 would have been Matt Murdock fighting against his demons with Daredevil. Then 2, they could have kind of interwove the story and show Fist trying to do. But right now, the way we see it, Fist never was fighting. He was just being a chameleon. But he told his wife, I know.
He knew.
Instead of making the millions, we can make billions. So he never was Fisk. He was just laying dormant until the time was right. And then we could have showed Muse. Muse is, I agree with Nzo now. He's totally misused unless Buck is Muse.
Even with him being Muse, I still think he's misused. Like you waited too long, you wasted it, and the people that are not comic book people are not going to want to see it. Like, isn't he dead? That don't make any sense? Why would they do that? Like you shouldn't do those things to tempt someone, and then
they still got Poindexter out there. So Poindexter to me, Poindexter for this show is like whenever the Flash got low ratings and they pull back Reverse Flash. Reverse Flash would always make the story interesting. So in this case, Bullseye is Reverse Flash. Whenever the story's kind of dragging, whatever, they throw him in there and it kind of spices it up because he seems to be the only person that can stand toe-to-toe with Daredevil.
But here's my problem, though, and I think the way they're playing it out, especially with that beginning scene, and he's not really wanting to go back to being Bullseye,
I think
right?
that
Then
was
at the end,
drugs.
he's standing there. I think he's gonna end up helping Daredevil and them take down Kingpin.
I think so too.
He will.
I was thinking that.
You know what I mean? And he's gonna explain to they're gonna first off, if that is the case, then Foggy isn't dead, right? Because if Foggy's dead, then Daredevil will never want to even work with him. He's gonna find out that Foggy is not dead, right? And it's probably gonna be him that had something to do with actually not killing Foggy. You know what I mean? So
yeah. It's gonna be the enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's what's gonna be.
Pretty much going on.
Because they even said Vanessa asked him to do something and she had him sign something. He still said it's always has something to do with your
about
husband.
him. Yeah,
it's always about him. So maybe he's not willing to go as far. He made it seem like he did something, but he's not willing to go as far because he just doesn't trust Kingpin and he hates him that much.
Right, 100%. And then he's gonna end up teaming up with Daredevil. See, that's why I said at first
we're not friends, but we have a common enemy.
Yes, and maybe that's why I said, maybe they'll bring back the Defenders, but I don't think that's the team anymore. I think the team is going to be Daredevil, Punisher, and Bullseye.
Yeah, but I do think Jessica Jones is, I think, going to come back. I'm not sure if all the Defenders will, but I think
I heard she might too. Yeah,
I could see them bringing all of them back for just a little play, and them all having one scene, or for instance, maybe at the finale of the second part of this, the ones that we haven't seen come back just long enough to, hey, I'm here. Now the point, I think Danny was the one who made it before I left, that the waiting thing, it's still apparent Disney Plus this is almost like a company that says, okay, here's one bill, let's take it, process it, pay it off, take it, put it over here, it's done. Next bill, boom. Instead of having a person going, okay, I got 10 bills here, let's pay them all off right now and move them along. They like to wait and say, let's do one series, finish the series, move on, next series. Let's come over here. They should be producing 3 or 4 of these Marvel, Star Wars, whatever they're working on, especially with Marvel, because I think their Marvel series have been marginally better. And they should have several of these moving forward at one time, shooting at one time. So when we release, either you release 2 at a time, 1 at a time, and then right after get another one in, and you keep moving along. It's like we're always waiting. And I know that,
but they were doing that though.
Yeah, that's what the Saffron wanted, and that's what they had to go away from because they're just producing crap, and you don't have crappy storylines, and you don't have great writers.
But that's right there. You said it though. That's the problem. It's not about doing multiple. It's about doing multiple, but not probably a lot of these writers are on this multiple. They were on multiple series, and we saw it. And then you're asking them to write multiple different storylines, so they're getting all this stuff jumbled up. Hire 5 writing teams, figure out what they write best. Well,
just don't trust them.
Yes, and I understand that.
Get writers that know the comic book,
but you need to have someone who's going to look over it, and the person that they only could do one at a time, and they don't have the budget to do it because what all of these shows cost about. I think this one cost $220 million. They don't have enough money to produce all the shows without getting money back. I think that's what it comes down to.
Maybe Daredevil. Yeah, go ahead, honey.
When you rush something, sometimes you can make a mess. But if they give themselves enough time, let's say 18 months, then let's say they film it, whatever, start post-production, start editing, whatever. Then, this didn't make sense. This entire, I saw last night that we said this character did this, but we didn't put it in there to make it tie together because, right now we like a microscope. Like I just made the point. How did she get Frank Castle's number? I mean,
well, they had some type of relationship before. So that's why I was thinking because that was the kind of the point of contention before with them.
It was implied, but not actually confirmed, and that's just like
that was season 3. Wasn't that season 3 that they had?
Season 3, they had a lot of conversation and talking. Like he tried to, I think he was protecting her at one point for something. Yeah. So
It probably could go back and watch it, but like for the casual viewer or someone that didn't watch it, and like I said, that's a nitpick. That's nothing that's gonna cause me like, oh, that don't make sense. But I just think like COVID, it was a necessity, and they kind of put a lot of stuff through. And it was good, but because of the content wasn't, sometimes it didn't make sense. It didn't tie in together. So it's one of those damn if you do, damn if you don't. Because I remember this argument very well when it first came out. Why you only got one show coming out and all this other old crap on here? And so they went start churning them out. Now people complaining. Well, you got too much on there. Well, look, you can't have it both ways. Either I got enough or I ain't got enough. Then they do these one and done projects like Moon Knight, which I think Moon Knight could have been very good. And they waited a long time to see Loki 2. They only did a one and done for Falcon and Winter Soldier. Only did a one done for Secret Invasion. They still could have been seeing.
Well, they don't make money off of these shows. So when you ask someone to spend $220 million when they don't make money off of it,
you're gonna make something. Why would they do so? They're not gonna make money off
of stuff off of Disney Plus. They only make money off the membership of Disney Plus. They don't make any other money off of these shows. Wow, that's why. So this is not a profitable business. So that's what they always say. With streaming, it's not a profitable business in itself. So you can't continue to spend billions and billions of dollars on TV shows if it's not going to make you money. That's why you can do a TV show in between like two movies, because that movie is what's making you the money. You're trying to get popularity, and then you can't throw another thing out there that doesn't make money, or you're going to eventually.
They had the right formula, because they all of their Disney Plus stuff should tie into the next movie. Like WandaVision tied into Multiverse of Madness. That should be the sole purpose of Disney Plus shows.
That's what they're doing. But now they're going two different ways.
And you know what? I agree with you on that too, but not everybody watches Disney Plus. So it's like when you watch something, and then if you go to the movie, you don't watch WandaVision, and they do something that was in the show, people are going to be confused because they never watched it, right? I think that was an issue too. Like people weren't really watching all of the Disney stuff shows. So if you're going to tie it in like that, then you have to be sure that you do it in a way where people who watch the show,
you got to promote that.
No, but what I'm saying is, but even if they promote it, there's people that just like, some people won't even pay. They're like, I'm not paying for Disney Plus, right? It's not even that they don't want to watch the show. It's like, I'm just not paying for Disney Plus, right? So what I'm saying is, if you're going to do that, then you do it in a way to where the people who watch the show understand, but the people who didn't can still follow along. And they don't
want to lose money off the movies,
right?
Because when you watch the Batman and go back and watch the Penguin, it will all make sense and be much, much better. And people,
it definitely won't be better. But that's what I'm saying, though. You have like if you go back and watch it. So I'm pretty sure in Penguin, there's some things that happen in there that talk about the Batman movie or whatever. But if you haven't seen the Batman movie, then you have no idea what they're talking about in the Penguin, right? And if you haven't seen the Penguin and they do something in Batman 2, which we probably won't get anymore, thank you, Lord. Praise
stop
the Lord.
Stop using the Lord name in vain like that. You're going to get lightning struck.
It's literally going to strike you. You better watch out.
No, that's not vain. That's real joy. I'm happy. I'm
with that saying, I got to bounce, guys. I got a show in 5 minutes.
Peace out, Brian.
I see you guys
soon. I just wanted to get to this comment too. He said, maybe Daredevil BA, Born Again Season 1 and 2, Punisher Special, and then Brand New Day from part of the Mayor Fist saga. Spidey 4 concludes it, although I want more of a build-up between Spidey and Kingpin. That would be interesting, because the only way they would be able to do that is in a movie, because they can't put Spider-Man in the Daredevil show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The only thing I'm hearing about Spider-Man 4 is the possible villain's going to be Mr. Negative. I don't know anything about him.
No, me neither.
But
wait, wasn't Mr. Negative the one in Spider-Verse? The one with the holes? Wasn't he Mr. Negative? What was his name? I watch that movie all the time. Hold on. I should have put across the Spider.
Yes, Mr. Negative is he's in the animated the 2018.
It is him, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. It is him.
Martin Lee.
Yeah. Yeah, it is him. It is him.
That's what I've been hearing.
He's a good character. Yeah, the Spot. But they do call him Mr. Negative though. But it is the Spot. Yeah. They make money off memberships, toys, T-shirts, etc. And what's up, Paul? How you doing? He said that was effing good. It was all right. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say it was absolute trash because it got some good fight scenes, and I get it. It's an over-the-top comic book stuff. He crushed his head. It was great to see it, but I just didn't buy it. I'm like you, Daddy. I just didn't buy that scene, man.
I got that I got that John Wick. Last John Wick, I was like,
Hey, I get what you're saying, man. Especially the last John Wick. I liked it, but there's a scene where he kicks him down the stairs and he like literally rolls down every.
And there's no way he could get back in time because it was a time to get to that fight. I was like, okay. But anyway, man, it's like Chris got a point. Like I said, it's comic books, so you gotta sprinkle that on there too. I didn't hate the scene crush. To me, it looked a little cheesy.
Yeah,
but
from the side view when it showed his jaw hanging off, I liked that. It looked good there. But yeah, when the first impression when it did, it's like because it almost looked like obviously it's a fake head. They had him actually pushing on it, and you see the skin from up here kind of slide down, and that kind of looked a little janky. But I mean, and I'll say this with the comic book thing, yes, but again, we brought this up early on. It's like they either want you to buy all into the comic book mysticism thing, or they don't want you to buy into it. This show has no in between. It's either we are straight, dead on serious about the way we're portraying this, or hey, look, it's comic book. We're gonna crush heads, mystic amulets, all this stuff. It's like there's no in between. At least MCU stuff, when you go into it, it's full on. You know, Guardians of the Galaxy are part of this. You know, this is a part of it. They just need to buy into the whole. Yes, we're comic book, and yes, this stuff exists within this universe. But they have a hard time admitting it at times.
I agree with you. Well, definitely, guys, there will be a roundtable on this on Sunday. I thought I was going to be able to do it at 7:30, but I can't because I remember Danny's doing Rob at that time. So I'll do it at the regular time, and then the week after, then I'll start doing the Last of Us stuff. But I appreciate everybody coming in. Danny, tell the people where they can find you one last time.
You can find me on my channel, Road to Wisdom, at on Mondays and Fridays at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can find me. Well, you won't find me here anymore because this is the last week until the second season. But Sunday we had the round table going. I'll probably be on my phone because I will be start my vacation. Thank you, Lord, for that. Truly, I'm going for a week to Myrtle Beach.
Nice. Nice. Weather getting nice over there, eh, Danny?
Hey, supposed to rain 2 days, Wednesday and Thursdays. Other than that, it's gonna be in the 70s.
I got you.
But yeah, good show, man. Always enjoy hanging out with y'all.
So Thursday you're going to see. What time are you going to see Sinners?
I'm trying to go as soon as I get off work, probably somewhere between 5:30 and 6:30. I hope.
I know
if I don't see it Thursday, I will definitely see it Friday because I'm off Friday for a Good Friday.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. But I'm going Thursday for sure. I was gonna say I'm going for the 7:20 show. So if you've seen it and you want to do a quick review, we could do it.
Yep.
We could do it.
Spoiler, spoiler.
Oh, we're gonna spoil the shit out of that motherfucker.
All right, so I hate non-spoilers.
Me too. We're gonna We'll try and talk a bit without spoiling, but then we're gonna spoil it. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I'm ready for it, man. I love vampire movies, so I hope this lives up to the hype because I have heard nothing negative, and I've been really searching and looking.
Yeah, I hope it's good too. At least something, like I said, when it comes to Black movies, it's usually the same generic stuff over and over again. So this is something different. So I hope it's
good. Because there's never been a Black vampire movie.
Well, if you're talking like Blackula and
Blade. Okay,
Blade.
see, come
But
on.
no, but hold on.
Vampire in Brooklyn.
No. Yeah, so yeah, I was gonna say that was the next one I was gonna say. But hold on. Let me ask you this: Blade, is that really a black movie though? So we're talking about an all-black cast in this movie. Blade is not necessarily a black movie. It's just a movie with a black lead character.
I have to agree with you on that.
I can't hear you, Chris. Your mic went out something.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you now.
All right, sorry. It is a black movie, but in the way that you're speaking, no, it's not. So when I was a kid, when I was in high school, there were places we went to go watch the black movies because all my friends who wanted to go see those, and we all went down. We all went to places where we got the right crowd with it, like Kid and Play and all the horror movies. Man, I only wanted to watch horror movies with black people because I'm just being honest, man.
No, I get you.
It's fun to watch because everybody's talking to the screen and shit. It's like,
but you going there?
I told you don't go in there. Holy fuck! You see what happened? No, okay, so I get what you're talking about. It's not that movie. No.
So and I get you. Blade caters to black people, right? That's the type of movie.
Not in the same way that a black movie does.
A full black movie, right? And this Ryan Coogler one is like a full black cast. You know what I mean? So to me, it's like something that we don't really do. Like other than Jordan Peele coming out, it's usually gangster, slave, hoes, this and that. You know what I mean? You don't even really get the actual good family stuff anymore. You know, so that's what I'm saying. So I hope it's good. He said, "Run, bitch." LOL. Go ahead.
No, I get you, and no, I think it's gonna be a good movie though. I'm with Danny. I haven't heard anything out of sorts with it, so it'll be good. It'll be good to get a good strong movie that's vampires, because we get a vampire movie is so often just so cliche that you get certain things, and then you get the people who try to change the architecture.
One of my favorite genres.
Vampires.
You get people that try to change the architecture of what a vampire movie is, like Twilight and stuff. I don't hate Twilight, but I don't necessarily like all the liberties they take with the vampires. But what I've seen and what I'm hoping for this, I think it's going to be pretty darn good, honestly.
Yeah, I'm hoping so too. You know what I mean? So yeah, guys, make sure to check that out, because if it's good, well, I mean, if it's not, but we're going to be definitely talking about that tomorrow night. I do appreciate everybody that popped in here. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Chris, did you tell the people where they can find you?
Real Review 3000 is where you can find me on today's Tuesday, so tomorrow we'll have our Unmasking the Masked Singer. We are at the Lucky 6, so we got 6 more people. We're pretty sure we know who they are, and we'll talk about that a little more.
I don't know who I'm
watch the
for.
episodes. Boy, yeah, I don't know about that yet. Really don't yet.
I think Paparazzi is my favorite.
That's pretty cool.
So do it right now on the stream. Predict the winner, Danny.
I'm gonna say Paparazzi. I think he has the best horse.
Paparazzi. Chris, predict the winner.
It's either going to be Paparazzo. I will go with that, or
no. I want a definitive one. Danny picked Paparazzi. I want a definitive one.
Mad Scientist Monster.
All right, guys. When it's over, we're gonna come back to the stream and we're gonna see who was right. Is it the Mad Scientist or is it Paparazzi? You know, that's my little fact or fiction kind of thing for these guys. So let's see what happens. And God, if Danny wins, I'm gonna be pissed again. I'll be so mad at this guy.
He doesn't win. He doesn't win.
Why?
Well, from what I remember, he was in last place, and that's what I remember.
I know he was.
I don't know why y'all sitting there lying. I don't know why y'all sitting there lying.
If I'm lying, I'm crying.
Good thing you didn't say the other one. You said crying. Yeah, if I'm lying, I'm dying. Well, then you dying, sir. Guys, thank you everybody for popping up. Much pleasure. It was fun. We'll see you on the next one. Tomorrow night will be the OOC, so make sure to check that out. And then Thursday, if anything, will be the review for Sinners. I don't know if there'll be a tournament on Friday. We will see. And then Sunday we'll be back with the round
table. You got
any?
Because I don't have any.
I'll be out
I don't
next
have
2
any
weekends.
Yet.
I won't be able to do it for the next 2 weekends because I'm opening up a club. We're working on the sound system in the club, and
Sunday I'll probably be on my phone.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So when are you leaving, Danny? Because if you're leaving this weekend, we'll just scrap it and do it next weekend.
I'm leaving Sunday afternoon, probably about 2:00.
Oh, you're leaving Sunday. Okay. So the round table, you're going to be on your phone.
Round table, I'll be on my phone. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
okay.
Yeah, I don't leave the Sunday yet.
Okay.
No,
cool.
I'll definitely be regular computer like I am now for Sinners. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. All right, guys. Thank you guys for popping in. Much appreciated. Peace, love, and hair grease, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace. Oops, I almost pressed the wrong one. There we go.
I am inevitable.